The following is a presentation of RMG Sports, award-winning championship television.
Coming up, the Red Devils of Central Cambria go to DeGol Field at St. Francis University to play the Bishop Carroll Huskies. RMG's game tape starts now. It's homecoming for Bishop Carroll Catholic High School, where alongside of Mike Satoski, I'm Jared Romsberg. Welcome to Week 5 of RMG's Game Tape, where as always, fans, a reminder that Somerset Trust is the sponsor of this segment of RMG's Game Tape. Learn more at the all-new somersettrust.com. Somerset Trust Company is your most convenient bank. Frigid temperatures and pouring rain greeted the fans here at DeGol Field at St. Francis, where 23 Austin Crimmins has it teed up and ready to go and off his toe, and we're playing football in Loretto. The opening kickoff will go through the end zone. Bishop Carroll will start at the 20-yard line. Josh Barsdow, your starting quarterback for the Huskies of Bishop Carroll. He's got Daniel Lesney and Tyler Janosic in the backfield. Ryan Lauer and Jerry Dietrich out wide. That's Janosic in motion. Barsdow takes the snap. He scrambles far side. He's looking to throw in first down, throws downfield. Incomplete, intended for Ryan Lauer, out of bounds. Second down for Bishop Carroll. Barsdow calls out the signals, takes the snap. That's a high one. Fakes the handoff, takes it himself. He goes upfield. He'll grab 9 on that play, brought down by Scott Belloc. 3rd and 1 for the Huskies. Barsdow in the shotgun. He's got Janosic and Lesney in the backfield with him. Takes it. Whoa, the snap goes high. The snap is over. Here comes Central Cambria. Luckily, Barsdow falls on it, and Central Cambria holds on the first drive. The Red Devil offense takes the field now. Scott Belloc, your quarterback, number 21. Stephen O'Sabin moves into the running back position, number 19. Handoff goes to O'Sabin. He tries to find a line, but he's hit immediately by Noah Knoll and Josh Mock. Nice defensive play by Bishop Carroll. Second down now, Belloc under center calling out the signals. He sets Stephen Papuga into motion. The handoff goes to the fullback, McBreen. McBreen, he gets to the outside. He's got a blocker in front of him. He's across the 40 to 35, 30. Blocker works at the 25 to the 20, 15, 10, 5, all the way to the goal line. Touchdown, Central Cambria. Touchdown, Jeremy McBreen.
Jared, how about that big bad fullback, McBreen, turning on the Jets, rumbling downfield 60 yards for the Red Devils.
Central Cambria on the board first, now going to give the ball back to Bishop Carroll. The kick by Crimmins is a good one all the way through the end zone. 1st and 10 on the 20. Josh Barsdow brings them to the line again. Huskies down by a touchdown early in this game. Takes the snap, hands off to Lesney. Lesney tries to find a hole, and it's filled quickly by JoJo Adams. Give him 2 on that play. Huskies come to the line again. Barsdow under center, looks things over. Takes the snap, runs far side, looks to run the option, but very well covered by Central Cambria, but a late flag for a face mask comes in. It's going to be first down, Bishop Carroll. The Huskies come to the line again in the driving rain here in Loretto tonight. Freezing night for football. Josh Barsdow takes the snap, looks to run the option again, and once again, Central Cambria responds. They have done their homework. They have shut the option down. Cody Kephart checks in down low. Ryan Lauer's up high. Daniel Lesney dots the I in the backfield. Josh Barsdow takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to run to the outside. Hit first by Scott Belloc, and here comes Zach Mazzarella to finish it off. Gain of 2. Barsdow under center. Here comes Ryan Lauer in motion. Checks in with Barsdow as he goes by. Barsdow takes the snap. He's rolling near side, looking, throws downfield. He's got his man. That's Dane Woo out of bounds at 13, at a first down for Bishop Carroll. The Huskies are now in Red Devil territory. Barsdow under center, barks out the commands, looks things over, takes the snap, flips out the option. Whoa, once again, a bad pitch, a bad option, and Bishop Carroll's option woes continue. Fans, this segment of football is brought to you by State Farm agent Kim Springer in Evansburg. Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person there to help you when things go wrong. Contact Kim at 814-472-9131 or at callspringer.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 3rd and a country mile now for Bishop Carroll. Barsdow in the shotgun, takes the snap, it's a high one, fakes a handoff, and he's met at the line. He's not going to get anywhere near where he needs to. It's going to be 4th down. The Red Devil defense holds. Now it's 4th down for Bishop Carroll. Michael Pio into punt. Well, it looks like he had his knee down. His knee might have touched the ground. No call there. He got the punt away, and it takes a nice Bishop Carroll bounce, but I think they got away with one there as Central Cambria will take over. Scott Belloc brings Central Cambria to the line. He has 2 wide, 2 in the backfield. Handoff goes to Stephen O'Sabin. He follows his blockers. He cuts back to the outside, and he'll pick up 9 on that play. Nice run by the senior running back. Big 3rd down for the Red Devils of Central Cambria. Belloc under center. He's got McBreen in the backfield. Handoff goes to McBreen, and he is stacked at the line. Shut down, no gain. Big play by the Husky D. Number 3, Ryan Lauer checks in a quarterback now. He's got Barsdow to one side, Lesney to the other. Barks out the commands from the shotgun. Takes a high snap, hands off to Barsdow, and he hits the line. He might have 2 on that. Solid defensive play by the Red Devils. Kephart and Rebko check in down low. Brasdo and Lesney in the backfield. Lauer at quarterback. Lauer in the shotgun, takes the snap. Hands off to Barsdow. This time he finds some daylight to the outside, and first contact is made by Josh Bracken, but that's a 1st down for Bishop Carroll. Lauer looking to keep things moving for the Bishop Carroll Huskies. He sends Lesney into motion. Lesney moves into motion to the outside. Whoa, high snap! High snap! Lauer gets it. He runs to the outside, trying to make something out of nothing. He's chased out of bounds, and once again, 1 step forward, 7 steps back for Bishop Carroll. 2nd and long for the Huskies. Here comes Repko in motion, running right at you. Lauer takes the snap. Again, a high snap, looking to run. Flips it out on the option, and the option's working this time. Here comes Lesney across the 45 to the 40, and finally, Bishop Carroll gets the option rolling. 10-yard gain on that play. 3rd down and half a country mile. Repko moves into position with Wu down low. Lesney and Barsdow in the backfield. Ryan Lauer, your quarterback, takes the snap. Hands off to Barsdow. He finds daylight to the outside. He's across the 30. He's across the 25 to the 20. And he's tripped up and brought down by Josh Bracken. He'll have the 1st down after a 23-yard run. 2nd quarter of football now. Bishop Carroll in the red zone. Handoff goes to Barsdow. Barsdow is met in the backfield by Luke Zering, but he breaks away, and Mazzarella, Manito, and others on the Central Cambria defense have to bring him down. 2nd and 9 for the Huskies. Ryan Lauer stays in a quarterback. He calls his own number, looks high. Now he cuts back across the grain, cuts back across the field. He's almost to the 5-yard line where he's hit by Stephen O'Sabin. He'll gain 8 on that, just short of the 1st down. 3rd down and 1 from the 6-yard line now. Josh Barsdow back in a quarterback under center. Takes the snap, hands ball off to Lesney, and Lesney just strolls right into the end zone. Touchdown, Bishop Carroll. Touchdown, Daniel Lesney on a 6-yard run.
Look at that hole that Lesney has to run through, courtesy of the Bishop Carroll offensive line. You think those Huskies aren't happy, Jared?
Scott Belloc brings the Central Cambria offense back out onto the field under center. Papuga in motion, looks to pitch it out to him. Whoa, it's a bad pitch. The pitch is on the ground, and man, that was a close one. Papuga's going to get it. They're going to lose 3. Fans, this segment of RMG's Game Tape is brought to you by RE/MAX Team Realtors in Johnstown. Learn more about RE/MAX Team Realtors at johnstownpahomes.com. RE/MAX Team Realtors, outstanding agents, outstanding results. Belloc has them lined up again. There goes O'Sabin in motion. Belloc back to pass. He's looking for O'Sabin in the flat, and it's incomplete. Coverage by Ryan Lauer. Papuga goes into motion. Handoff goes to McBreen. McBreen hits the line, and he's hit by Tyler Strong and Josh Barsdow. Nowhere near what he needed. Number 7, David Maruka checks in a quarterback now. He's under center. Whoop, bad snap, bad exchange. He falls on it. He keeps the ball, but he loses a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Maruka still a quarterback. This time hands off to Barsdow. Barsdow hits the line. Stopped by JoJo Adams and Justin Monito. Big 3rd down play for Bishop Carroll again. Handoff goes to Barsdow, and he's met at the line by JoJo Adams and Justin Monito again. He'll only get 3. Barsdow is back to punt for Bishop Carroll. Takes the snap. He's looking. No, he's not going to throw. He's going to kick, and whoa, it's a bad kick off the side of his foot. That's going to be about a 6-yard punt. What a play for Central Cambria. Red Devils starting at great field position. Belloc under center. He takes the snap. It's a pitch to Stephen O'Sabin. O'Sabin hits the corner. Look at him turn it. He's churning. He's burning. He's brought down by Josh Mock. He's going to pick up 8 yards on that run for Central Cambria. 2nd and 2 for Central Cambria now. Belloc back under center again. Takes the snap, handoff to O'Sabin. O'Sabin finds a similar hole, and there he goes, but wait, there's a flag. They're going to call this one back. Nice run, but there's holding on the play. 3rd and long. Belloc sends O'Sabin into motion. Handoff goes to Papuga. Papuga hits the line, and he goes no further. Alex Smith meets him, no gain. So on 4th and 12, Austin Crimmins steps in to try a 48-yard field goal here on a rainy night at DeGol Field. High snap, it's down, the kick is up and away, and it is long enough. It's good, it's good. 48-yard field goal for Austin Crimmins. An amazing kick, and Central Cambria takes the lead. Crimmins has it teed up. Central Cambria will give it back to Bishop Carroll with 5:44 left in the half. The kick is off. It's high and deep. Barsdow muffs it at the goal line. He's across the 5 to the 10, now the 15 to the 20, the 25. He's got some daylight. 35, 40, 45 across midfield. At the 40, the 30, the 20. They're not going to get him. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bishop Carroll. Touchdown, Josh Barsdow. 100-yard kickoff return.
The Central Cambria Red Devil kickoff team got to be licking their chops after seeing Barsdow muff the initial catch. But off to the races we go. 100 yards, not even touched. Barsdow with the touchdown.
Michael Payo comes in to attempt the extra point. High snap, and I don't know if it was tipped or not. It might have been tipped, but it rings off the goalpost. Extra point, no good. It's a 3-point game. So Payo has it teed up. They're going to give it back to Central Cambria now. 5:29 left in the half. The kick is off. It's high and taken at the muffed at the 11 by Belloc. I don't know what he's waiting for. He better hop on that, and he does. Boy, scary play for Central Cambria. That could have been a disaster. From deep in his own territory, Belloc is under center for the Red Devils. Takes the snap, hands off to Jeremy McBreen. He hits the line. He's got some steam. Look at this locomotive go across the 25. Fancy footwork across the 30 and down near the 35. 25-yard gain for the senior. Belloc has McBreen and O'Sabin in the backfield. Long and Mazzarella out wide. Calls the signals from under center. Handoff goes to O'Sabin, and he hits the line. He's met and brought to the ground by Josh Mock. He'll only get 2. Fans, a reminder, this segment of RMG's Game Tape is brought to you by Daniel Schaefer's in Hooversville for appliances, furniture, home electronics, and so much more. Gang, it's worth the drive to Hooversville to go see the guys at Daniel Schaefer's. Big 3rd down for the Red Devils. Belloc fakes the handoff to O'Sabin. Now he's in trouble near side. Now he looks far side. He tucks it and he runs. He's at 40. Whoa, Jackie Chan! He goes right over top of Caleb Gephardt for the 1st down, and there's a flag on Bishop Carroll.
Jared, where's the U.S. Olympic track and field team when you need them? Look at quarterback Belloc just leaping right over 5'8" Caleb Gephardt.
So the Red Devils have the momentum now. Belloc back under center. Takes the snap, single step drop, throws a rainbow out for Josh Bracken. Overthrown, he was covered by Caleb Gephardt. 2nd and 10. Handoff to McBreen, and look at him, hit the line, hit the hole. He surges forward for 7, brought down by Noah Knoll. Yet another huge 3rd down play, trying to keep the momentum going for the Red Devils. Belloc under center. Hands off to McBreen, and he's met at the line this time. Andrew Stiles, Josh Barsdow, and others. 4th down and less than a yard for Central Cambria. Bishop Carroll looks to stack the line. Belloc under center. He takes it. He keeps it. And I think they stopped him. It's going to be close. We're going to have to get a measurement. The stick comes down, and it's short by a foot. 1st down for the Bishop Carroll Huskies. So the momentum has swung to Bishop Carroll's side. Ryan Lauer at quarterback. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. He holds onto it himself. He's looking to run the option, and they have it sniffed out. Belloc and O'Sabin come in from the offensive side to make a big play for the defense. On 2nd and 8, Barsdow back in at quarterback. Lessard and Lesney in the backfield. Gephardt and Lauer out wide. Handout goes to Lesney, and he hits the line, and he's stopped immediately. The Monito and Adams combination does it again. Big stop for the Red Devil defense. 3rd and long, again, similar formation, with Barsdow barking out the commands from under center. Takes the snap, handoff to Lesney. Lesney, he finds a crease, he finds a seam, and he's up enough for the 1st down, brought down by Monito again, but he'll have the 1st down. Clock is ticking on the 1st half. Barsdow under center. He sends Lauer into motion now. Lauer goes into the slot. Barsdow's back to pass. Nope, he's going to tuck it. He's going to run. He turns on the Jets. He's at the 45 to the 50. Chased out of bounds by O'Sabin, but he'll have the first down on that run. Huskies now into Red Devil territory. Barsdow under center. Here comes Lauer in motion again. He checks in. Barsdow back to pass. Scrambles far side. He's looking. Throws long downfield. Whoa, lots of red helmets. And it's Josh Bracken making the interception. A reception in the other direction. Here he comes across the 20 to the 25. He's going to pull him up to the 30 with less than 10 seconds left in the half. Central Cambria gets the ball. Just a few ticks remain on the clock. Belloc under center for Central Cambria. He's back to pass. No, he tucks it. Now he runs. He follows his blocker. He's across the 35 to the 40 to the 45. He's coming up on midfield and brought down from behind by Dan Frederick. Wisely calls timeout. Central Cambria gets one more shot. 1 second left on the clock for Belloc and the Red Devils of Central Cambria. McBreen in the backfield, 3 up high. Belloc takes the snap, rolls high side. He's got it tucked. No, he's looking to pass. Now he tucks it. He's at the 50. He's got his blockers in front of him. He's going to run. He's at the 40. More blockers in front of him. A lot of blue jerseys. He spins at the 35. Looking to get downfield. He's across the 30-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds by Tyler Janosik. That'll wrap up the first half. Fans, did you know that RMG's Game Tape is seen in over 2 million homes every week on Root Sports and millions more online at rmgsports.net? What a great place to put your ad, business owners. Learn more at rmgsports.net and get your company on the big show. Bishop Carroll now kicking off to Central Cambria to start the second half. Whoa, Squibbler Dibbler. Look out, off of Scott Bauer it went, and Peter Schaefer grabs it and lands on it. Scary way to start the second half. Decent field position for the Red Devils of Central Cambria. Scott Belloc under center. Calls it out, has it. Whoa, he drops it. The ball's down, Ball's down, and it looks like a blue jersey landed on that. Yes, it's going to be 1st and 10, Bishop Carroll.
That problem started right at the snap from Ricard. Belloc losing the handle. A little kick from Papuga, and look at the Huskies just swarm all over it, Jared. 1st and 10, Bishop Carroll.
So here come the Huskies now with decent field position. Lauer, your quarterback. Repko in motion. Handoff goes to Lesney. Well, Lesney drops it. Bad exchange there. And they almost give the ball right back to the Red Devils. Lauer brings him to the line again after that heart attack moment. They got one on the last play. Lauer's in the shotgun. He puts Bardzo into motion, moves him into the slot. Takes the snap, does Lauer. Lauer under pressure, rolls far side. He's got his man, that's Brody Shuddy. Shuddy spins around, gets spun around. He's going to have the first down and then some. Tackled by Scott Belloc. Huskies are now sitting just outside of the red zone. Lauer has Bardzo and Lesney in the backfield with him. Lauer in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off to Bardzo, who hits the line, and they bring him to the ground. He'll have about 5 on that one. 2nd and 5 for the Huskies of Bishop Carroll. Bardzo back at quarterback. He sends Lauer into motion. Lesney dots the I in the backfield. Bardzo takes the snap, rolls near side. He's looking downfield. Now he tucks it, and he's hit, and he's dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. It's a fumble. It's going to be picked up by Central Cambria's Cody Capcella. 1st down for the Red Devils. 1st down for Scott Belloc and the Red Devils of Central Cambria. O'Sabin in motion. The handoff goes to the fullback McBreen, who hits the line, and he'll grab 4 on that, but they will let him go no further. Big 3rd down play for Central Cambria again. Belloc has him spread out. The pitch goes to O'Sabin. O'Sabin looking for room on the outside, and whoa, he collides with Noah Knoll. What a hit.
Sophomore Noah Knoll doing a good job plugging a hole there, Jared, but boy, does he get a stick from O'Sabin.
Bishop Carroll holding on to a 3-point lead here at homecoming at DeGol Field at St. Francis. Handoff goes to Lesney. Lesney finds a hole, but he's met. He's spun around, and look at him trying to get the ball back, trying to get the ball out. It'll be 2nd down. Temperatures continue to drop here outside of Evansburg as the Huskies come to the line. Bardzo hands off to Lesney again. He is met at the line. No gain. Central Cambria holds. Let's see if the Red Devils can respond now. Got the ball on the 40. Handoff goes to O'Sabin. O'Sabin finds a crease on the outside. Look at him go. Look at the power now. He'll push forward and gain 12. Brought down by Tyler Janosik and Marty Lassard. Central Cambria now in Husky territory and charging. Belloc under center, takes the snap, fires it out into the flat. He's got Josh Bracken, and Bracken picks up a quick 5. Belloc back under center on 2nd down. Papuga goes into motion, and handoff goes to him. Papuga tries the outside, and he's caught by Daniel Lesney. Nice tackle by the sophomore. They lose 2 on the play. 3rd down, and Central Cambria is trying to keep this drive alive. Belloc back in the pocket, looks downfield, fires, and it's broken up by Lesney, intended for Capcella. Huskies now trying to put more points on the board. Lauer in the backfield at quarterback. Calls the commands, tries to draw Central Cambria off. Hand off to Bardzo. Bardzo tries to sneak through, but he's caught by Tyler Gironda. 2nd and 7. Lauer in the backfield again. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. He finds a hole, and he's going to have the first down and a little bit more. Brought down by Josh Bracken. Fans, we sure do hope you like what you see here with RMG's Game Tape. We love bringing it to you every week. But hey, if you want to watch it whenever you want to watch it on the big screen, why not stop by rmgshop.com and grab yourself a DVD of this game and every other game by RMG Sports. Junior quarterback Ryan Lauer in the backfield with Lesney and Barsdow now. Lauer takes the snap, hands off to Bardzo. Barsdow, he finds a seam outside the 40 to 45 across midfield. Brought down by Bracken. Nice run, and he'll have the first down. Huskies now have a first down in Red Devil territory. Ryan Lauer, your quarterback, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, runs around the outside. He's going to get some yardage out of this. He's going to get 9 yards out of this, brought down by Papuga. 2nd down and 3 feet. Lauer sends Barsdow into motion. Whoa, he kind of jumps forward there, no flag. Lauer takes the snap, rolls near side, looking, throwing, and off the hands of Brody Shuddy. Bishop Carroll continues to move down the field and chew up the clock while they do it. Lauer, hands off. No, Lauer keeps it himself. He's across the 30, he finds a hole at the 25 to the 20. He's at the 15, he's at the 10, he's at the 5. He's pushed out of bounds by Papuga. It's going to be 1st and goal for Bishop Carroll.
You know, Jared, despite this driving rain all evening, it certainly hasn't slowed down some of the speed of this Bishop Carroll Husky squad. Right there, Ryan Lauer nearly getting into the end zone.
Josh Barsdow checks back in at quarterback. 1st and goal from the 2. He pushes straight ahead. Touchdown, Bishop Carroll. Touchdown, Josh Barsdow. 2-yard run. So the Huskies are going to go for 2. Josh Barsdow stays in at quarterback. Repko in motion. Barsdow takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Nope, now he tucks it, runs into his own man, and he's going to be caught, and he's going to be short. The 2-point conversion will fail.
You know, Jared, Barsdow, by accidentally running into offensive lineman Matt Dillon, slows him down. That gives the Red Devils time to converge, stopping the 2-point conversion by the Huskies.
So Payo has it teed up, and away it goes off his toe. It's a short one, caught by O'Saban at the 15, to the 20, 25. He waits for the hole, and he finds it 35, 40, and brought down at about the 42-yard line. Nice run for the Red Devils. Less than a minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. Scott Belloc, your quarterback for the Red Devils. Hands off to Papuga. Papuga tries to get up, and whoa, he is pancaked by Alex Smith, gain of 3. 3rd and long for Central Cambria. Belloc under center. Takes the snap, he's back, he fires, whoa, no, smacked right back in his face by Andrew Stiles. Big play by the D-line. Husky ball now back at their 20. Lauer under center. Takes the snap, hands off to Barsdow. Barsdow hits the line, swims through blockers, swims through tacklers, and moves up. He gains about 8 on that one. 3rd and 5 for the Huskies now as we're well into 4th quarter play. Lauer under center, he takes the snap. He's going to hold on to it. He looks near side. Nope, doesn't like what he sees. Now he's going to cut back up the middle. He's across the 40. He's going to cut up to the 45, and there he goes. He's got about 20 yards on that run. Nice run. Senior Josh Barsdow back at quarterback, having a whale of a game himself. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Hits the line. Whoa, and everybody comes in. He spins around, and it takes everybody and half the yearbook staff to get him down. On 3rd down, Lauer back in at quarterback. Barsdow and Lesney in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, hands off to Barsdow, and he's met immediately and ripped around by Nicholas Maruka. Central Cambria has the ball under 9 minutes to play, down by 9. Belloc takes the snap, hands off to O'Saban. O'Saban hits the line, he doesn't get much. Oh, and there's the ball. The ball's out, the whistle hasn't blown. The ball's out, and that's going to be Bishop Carroll ball. Lesney landed on it. Huskies looking to capitalize on a Red Devil error. Lauer in the backfield, Barsdow with them along with Lesney. Handoff goes to Barsdow, and he is met in the backfield by JoJo Adams. No gain. Under 7 to play now in the game. Barsdow back at quarterback. That's Repko in motion. Barsdow takes the snap. He's back in the pocket, scramble short side, fires downfield, incomplete, intended for Dane Wu. On 4th and 7, Bishop Carroll's going to go ahead and go for it. Barsdow keeps it. He runs short side. Comes back against the grain. He's going to have the first down. He's going to have the first down as Central Cambria finally brings him down. The Huskies now in the red zone looking to chew up some clock as well. Barsdow, your quarterback. He's going to hold on to it. He's going to lurch forward and be met by a wall of Red Devils. Fans, once again, we hope you're enjoying RMG's Game Tape. And if you want to learn more about RMG Sports and see where the Game Tape crew is going next, head on over to rmgsports.net. Hit us up on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We're online 24/7, so check us out at rmgsports.net. So now, coming up on the 5-minute mark. Lauer takes the snap, hands off to Barsdow. He finds the outside seam and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bishop Carroll. Touchdown, Josh Barsdow. 11-yard touchdown run. So up by 17, Bishop Carroll set to kick off again. Whoa, it's onside. The old squibbler dibbler into the arms of Scott Bauer. He has trouble with it. And it might be, Mike, I think, that Bishop Carroll has the ball back.
Jared, I think you're right on the money, because if you look at the replay here, it's Bauer with the initial shot for the Red Devils, but look at the Huskies converge. There's the scrum. I believe it's going to be 1st and 10 Carroll.
Sophomore quarterback David Maruka, number 7 now, under center. Adams looking to blitz, and he does. He comes right across the middle, and the ball's out. He popped the ball loose, and Cody Cupcella picks it up. He's at the 45, the 40, and all wrapped up and brought down at the 34-yard line by Lesney. It's going to be first down, Central Cambria. Scott Belloc brings him to the line again, down by 17. And whoa, he's brought down in the backfield by Marty Lassard. Big play by the Husky D. Red Devils trying to get something going. They've been moving in the wrong direction. Belloc back to pass. He looks downfield. He's got his man. That's Stephen O'Saban. He's across the 15 and down inside near the 10-yard line. First down, 29-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Belloc under center. Takes the snap. Throws long, looking for the corner. He's got his man. Touchdown, Central Cambria. Touchdown, Brandon Long. 11-yard pass from Scott Belloc.
You know, Jared, the Red Devils refuse to go quietly. Look at Brandon Long getting himself wide open in the back of the end zone. The Red Devils back in the ball game.
3 minutes to go, down by 10. Central Cambria trying the onside kick. Hits once and into the arms of Brody Shuddy. Brian Lauer back in a quarterback. The Huskies looking to chew up some clock. Handoff goes to Barsdow. Barsdow finds a huge hole and rumbles forward. He's going to be close to the first down. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Clock continues to drip away. Now under 2:30 left in the game. Handoff from Lauer goes to Barsdow, and he's met at the line by Matthew Leary and others. No gain. 3rd down and long for Bishop Carroll. Lauer keeps it. He's looking. Oh, now he's under pressure, and down he goes. Will Seymour makes a strong late-game run on defense. 1st and 10, down by 10, a minute 18 left. Belloc in the pocket, back, he throws. Oh, it's tipped, it's intercepted. Tyler Junosic brings it, he's at the 30, down to the 20, and down he goes. And Mike, that's going to do it.
There's Belloc's pass, tipped by Noah Knoll. Papuga, he can't get it, but guess what? Tyler Junosic can. That's going to put the game away for the Bishop Carroll Huskies.
Victory formation now for Josh Barsdow as he takes a knee, and that's it. Bishop Carroll wins the Battle of Evansburg in their first game of the year. HC Global is the official two-way radio communications provider of RMG Sports. Next week, the crew heads to Bedford. For Mike Satosky and the entire production crew, I'm Jared Romsberg. We'll see you next week on RMG's Game Tape.